Hi everyone, it's Ginny. Today I'm going to have a go at doing some mixed media borders like Ilene Mcinnes did a while ago. A few of you I've noticed have had a go at doing your own as well. So I thought will have a go at it myself. So again, you know, it's going to take me ages, so I will fast forward from here and I will come back at the end and talk to you a bit more, and I'll show you some others that I've already done, and talk to you a bit about someone else who has inspired me for these as well. So I'll get going. I hope you enjoy the process. Now I'm going to do a slightly different way of doing them. So I've got a sheet of drop paper here, folded into 4 roughly. Just sort of straighten it up a little bit. And I'm going to grab my, whatever this is called, and just cut some strips. I think I'll do 2 inches. Now this is playing up a little bit, so I have to just be a bit rough with it than normal. I didn't cut that well. Right, so I'll just do a couple as a demonstration, I think, because it's taking a long time. So then I've got a strip with nice colours on it. Just cut off the ends because they're a bit ratty. And then cut it in half. And fold it in 4. This is a lot quicker and easier. It still has a very nice effect. And then just sort of cut scallops in it. You can do any shapes you want. And you have a border with scalloped edge, one straight edge, and then you can decorate that and line it with the black marker, and it comes out really good. I'll do the other one, which I'm thinking of gold paint and this little piece of the skewer. Ah! That's funny. Oh my lord, talk about waste paint. Oh my lord. I picked up some of that. they're all done now, and I'll just run through them and show them to you quickly, and then I'll show you some others. So these are the ones that I zipped through, you know, on camera, and I've just done them without really thinking, just randomly doodling on them, flicking them with bits of paint, scribbling, putting lots of dots and lines. I've made quite a few really thin ones. I like them like that. They're really useful for putting on index cards and ATCs. Hope that's alright there for you to see. I zoomed it in a fair bit. But I've made some other thicker ones as well, and of course if I want something I want to match to a particular page that I'm doing, I can, you know, custom make them to suit that. Oops, sorry. Have to keep an eye on where my hand is in the camera. They're fun to do, but they took me a really, really long time, particularly with all the outlining. I suppose you don't really need to outline all of them. I just like them like that. I've got some I'll show you in a minute that I haven't outlined completely. I like these. They're in between the particular shapes that I've done, and you get some really odd squiggly patterns. They look alright. And then I've just done some plain straight ones without you know, cutting a pattern into them, because they look good too. Little bits here that one of them came apart, but they're really good for ATCs. So that's those. I've got some others I did prior to doing it on camera. These I used, rather than sitting down and, you know, doing it all at once, I used scrap papers like this that are just photocopy paper, you know, that I've scratch paint onto. So I've used that for these. Some of them I've also, like this one in particular, I've drawn and doodled, and I used some pastels on this, and then I've sprayed a plain blue colour over the top afterwards. It came up nicely. This one's just circles. I think that looks nice too. So I've done heaps now. I've got a really nice collection that I can use for lots of things. These I've used that dimensional puffy type paint. Whoops, sorry, is that blurry? Just done little dots of it. That was fun to use on there as well. Just something different. Really spiky one. Yeah, so there's all the borders, more of that puffy paint there. Some of these funny shapes, sort of a bit like waves or shark's fins. I like these where I've stamped over the top of them as well. They come up really nicely. And some skinny ones. So hopefully you might want to have a go at doing these as well. They're great. And so now I've got a tin full of things I can either use the whole strip or cut bits off to put on various other things. I was thinking too you could use them for card making. Maybe you could have an image on the front of a card and use the borders to go around it. Even Christmas cards, you could do them in the borders in Christmas colours. I think that would look nice. Bit of a Christmas image and then a Christmas border. Ooh. That one I've left fairly plain, just done some dots and lines on them. It's a really skinny one. I like that one, it's really messy. There's a lot going on in there. And these I did just with plain metallic paint. I like them as well. I made these and some other ones when I was doing the steampunk page, and I decided not to use these in the end, but I think they'll be useful for something else. Now, these others that you saw me do earlier were cut out of a large sheet of drop paper. These were inspired by a really lovely lady who goes by the name of Bettsydoodle on YouTube. She showed in a recent video stacks and stacks of borders that she's done, and they're fantastic. I really love them, and she really inspired me to get going on doing these. And I thought, what a great way to use up your drop paper, and it's quick and easy too, rather than starting from scratch and creating, you know, a background and all of that. You've already got your background in your drop paper, and then you can decorate them, doodle on them and all sorts in whatever way you want, and you've got a heap of borders done a lot quicker than starting from scratch. Love that idea. So thank you so much, Dee, for the inspiration that you gave me for her channel, Bettsydoodle. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Please go and check her out and give her some support. She's a beautiful, beautiful lady, and she gave me a ton of support when I first started out. And she did one of her videos where she mentions a few people that she's discovered recently, and she mentioned me, and I got a lot of subscribers out of that. So I'm eternally grateful for you, Dee. It's wonderful, and I'm so glad I met you. We actually met through Sunny. I had not long discovered Sunny, and then she passed away. And oops, saying about Sunny, even in the short period of time that I was getting to know her, I realised what a beautiful person she was, and I was really saddened, you know, that she passed away and wouldn't be sharing her beautiful talent and wonderful personality with us anymore. And I happened to be going through Sunny's videos and looking at those I hadn't yet seen, and I found a little comment left by Bettsydoodle, and I happened to answer her, telling her that I was looking through Sunny's videos as well, and we kind of became friends since then. So Sunny kind of brought us together, which is wonderful. So yeah, Bettsydoodle has also done a stack of other fabulous crafty things. I love what she does. And she's so talented, and she just started recently learning how to draw faces, and I'm just amazed at how good your faces are, Dee, considering you've only just started out. I think you're a natural, and you're going to do really, really well with your faces and your other art things that you're trying out now. So that's all my borders. They're great. So that's it for this video. Please go and check out Bettsydoodle, give her some support, and also Ilene Mcinnes, if you don't know her already. Ilene started this border thing off, and she's full of fabulous inspiration as well. She has some amazing ideas. She keeps coming up with videos all the time. I don't know how she does it. She's just amazing. So I'll put a link to her in the I keep saying the channel, or wanting to say, in the description box below. And so that's it for now for me, and I'll be moving on to something else in the next video. So I'm going to say ta-da, and thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.